Ah! That's scary. What a scary song. Hello. Hold on, hold on. What a scary music. Well, the streamer's later today since I just woke up. Yeah, well, howdy. Wanna be really scared? Ah! Text! Freelancer time, buddy. Buddies. And I gotta move my stuff around. One moment. Whoa. I haven't updated the new Viato tube yet. Close that. Close that. Alright, are we on screen? Just give it a minute. Or a second. BMod, alright. So, BMod time again. I need to get some, like, ambience going, like last time. I need some, not even this. I need my FL plus strategy. I need... Yeah. I haven't listened to this playlist consistently since Mechabellum days. Man, it's crazy that was such a while ago. When was the last time I was playing Mechabellum? That was a last year thing, right? That was like, big chunk of last year. It was like after Midnight Suns, I remember that much. Anyway, BMod. Yeah, I'm back on this. I've been telling people I'm back on this. It's true, I'm back on the BMod. It'll freeze when I alt tab, don't worry. Well, the year of RimWorld. I think 2022 was the attempted year of RimWorld, but it might have been 23. Anyway. Yeah, I've got back into this. I'm getting back into this right now. I got some tasks. We've even borrowed the old Arma. Speaking of all my old content, borrowed my old Arma objective on the screen UI up there so I can keep track of my to-do list, both for you and for me. And yeah, I'm just modding this, basically. I'm modding Freelancer. So it's been a while. If you haven't, like, been here since I used to do this, like, last year or whenever, for a few streams, this is a thing that I used to do and then I haven't done for, like, a year. I've done very little. The others, Milo and Cats and... they've been doing some stuff. A lot of technical stuff. Because Cats and Mari work with us now. I've done some really cool things I need to get into today. I gotta, I think, learn how to use Mari's loot plugin today that she made for us. So I got some stuff to figure out. But mainly, I got a simple task first if I just want to nerf some NPC countermeasures. And then I want to, like, do a little bit of loot balancing. And then just play. But first, before anything, let me remind you guys what Freelancer is. Because I need no excuse to play this game, I actually quite enjoy it. Wait, I need ammo though. I'm probably gonna make a new test account, because this one I've, like, run into the ground economically, which is why I need to, like, do some loot implementation and balancing today, because since last time I played, the others made some changes, including making, like, it a lot harder to make money, which I think was accidental on their part. But I need to, like, fix now. Because it's, like, impossible to keep your head above water, like, with making money off killing people now. Carl Stick says, the year of RimWorld is now big, the expansion is upon us. Yeah! Anomaly just came out, I want to get that. We should have the Chaos mod. Well, I still have the Chaos mod, I'm probably going to do another stream of that soon, actually. Spoilers. Oh, do I want to sell that? So don't worry, you will be served as well if you want to see Chaos mod. I can buy, like, 40 heavy autocannon shells with a slim amount of money I have. I can buy, like, 12 SRMs, 2 LRMs. What else do I need? Maybe I could have, like, a repair that's so expensive. No, just buy countermeasures.
Loaded into cargo.
And then buy more heavy AC. This will do.
Loaded into cargo hold.
Oh, I probably should repair my ship as well. That would be good. Carbon says, sounds normal. Every show I've ever seen with a bounty hunter protagonist broken starving. Yeah, it's realistic. I just wanted to be a little less realistic. And a little more possible. Hang on, I need to sell some of that stuff I just bought. Sell that. How much to fix my ship? 7,000. Okay, never mind. We're not fixing the ship. Buy that back. I'm not that damaged. It's fine. So yeah, this is going to be very similar in some ways to those who've watched BMod before. It's also going to be different in other ways. So between last time I streamed it and worked on it and now, what did happen was like really big technical behind-the-scenes changes from Milo and Cats with the way like the thing is compiled and scripting. What it means for us practical people is that there might be like some differences that I didn't intend. Because things got ported over data-wise and some stuff got lost or wasn't replicated perfectly. But that's, you know, that's the fun of getting back into it and getting all the work now. What is this game? It's a space game, baby! It's a really good space game. So I'm gonna shoot some ships. Because I've just made some recent changes to the combat as I've got back into working on this that I really quite like. I've added more inertia to this specific ship. I'm gonna do it for all of them, but just right now I just test on the Falcon ship. Whoa, who is that? Hello. So, the ships have more weight now, or the Falcons have more weight now, and, yeah, the ships, because the plan is to do all of them. Whereas before, they tended to be quite twitchy. Hello. You wanna fight? Let's fight. Kill this rookie. I gotta nerf their countermeasures. They're way too good, and your missiles never hit right now, so that's why it's on my to-do list. Also, we're testing on a local server on my computer right now. So there's like a little latency, but it's important because if you try to test on single player, like Freelancer single player is very different in multiplayer. So it like just doesn't work. I'm a little far to, there we go, get these autocannon hits in. Need to turn my sound up a little bit. Turn up Freelancer. Freelancer's too quiet. Yeah. Why are projectiles so slow? Which ones? All of them? These? They're going at 2,000 meters per second, which I wouldn't say is slow. The autocannon, I think, is 2,700 meters per second. I wouldn't say they're slow. If you're familiar with old Freelancer, they're definitely a lot faster than vanilla too. So you're a kilometer away from these targets? Yep. It's like if you ever watch War Thunder. In that case, I was about 400 meters away. You can see it on the UI here. I'll get another target and I'll show you. How the fuck big is this ship? Don't. Pimple, don't. Don't try to be like don't try to be like a realist with Freelancer's distances. It's... Well, I'll fly you around a planet in about a minute and you know, it's that way lies madness. Too late, I already tried, yeah. Unlike Star Citizen, Freelancer is a video game first. Distances are not realistic. How big is the universe in Freelancer? So in vanilla Freelancer, there is, I think, around, you can't see them because I haven't gone to them yet, but there's about, I don't know, like probably like half a dozen here, half a dozen here, half a dozen here, half a dozen here, half a dozen, like 30? 6, 12, 24, probably like 30 to 40 systems. Unlike Star Citizen, Freelancer is a game. Look guys, I know we love to shit on Star Citizen here, but hey. I got nothing else to say, just, you know, that was it. Everyone says, this reminds me of a shitpost StarCraft power wank of someone taking the laser animation speed as word of god light speed and going marines are the size of worlds. My favorite of that, though, is when it's about Doomguy. The Doomguy speed measurement stuff is actually, I love that. Some of my favorite content. Slot in right behind you. You want to run, you don't want to fight. There we go. The rookies are more scared now. We're like kind of accidentally learning how to make them flee. That's better. Let me go over to the big asteroids where there's hotter spawns. Too good speed and hammer units, a hammer unit. Please don't. I haven't done anything wrong. Unlike what was going on in Discord General this morning. I used my mod powers for the, well, for the first real time since a long time ago. I deleted someone's post. But it had to be done. Hello, Chapman. Consuela, that's a nice first name. Ooh, they're turning on me. I like the new weight to ships a lot. It adds a lot more meaning to the combat, which I really enjoy. It's a bit closer to some actual dogfighting maneuvers now. Though of course it's still very arcadey. It's funny because since the last time I worked on this mod, I played War Thunder. Fuck, I ran out of power. And it's funny the difference between coming out the other side of that and then working on this mod again, you know? Like, I added some more weight to the ships and how they turn. And suddenly it was just like, oh wow, this actually reminds me of War Thunder a bit more. Because when I fell in love with War Thunder at the end of last year and then played it a lot through to this year, one of the things I thought of over the time is like, oh, you know, it'd be cool to like make the mod, the Freelancer mod, like a, you know, a bit more take inspiration from the stuff I love about War Thunder. But immediately I was like, well, that wouldn't make any sense because they're very, very different games. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like make a radar? You're gonna like make missiles work like that? You're gonna like make it more realistic? No, it doesn't make sense. But then, without even meaning to, I got back into modding this like a couple of days ago, and just something I hadn't thought about before was just like, why are the ships also weightless in their turns? Like, I'd used the mass config option before for like big things like that were meant to handle like boats, like the freighters and the VHF to an extent, the very heavy fighters, but not really. And it was just kind of like obvious when I jumped back to this. I was like, oh, this would make the combat feel better, because also last time I played this, just waiting for a spawn. Last time I played this, like the combat had got really frustrating in a lot of ways with this mod. As soon as we went to multiplayer and latency was a factor, it was like you get in these situations with ping where it was just so impossible to hit the enemy, and the AI in MP would just like twitch around all the time and just be freaking impossible to hit. Like, just like not skillfully, just like jittering around because of basically because of interpolation and the netcode. And it just became a huge chore to even like fight some of the fights. And I was really losing my enjoyment and passion of playing the mod. Which is obviously a bad sign when you're working on it. And coming back into it now and just immediately going like, oh yeah, like what if we made the ships have more weight? Just immediately helped a shitload. Because now, even though the AI still kind of tries to like interp twitch around on MP, they can't. They can't as much because their ships have weight now, so they can't just like fly in every direction like they're swinging their mouse around rightly, which is good. You ever tried Angels Full first? I tried Angels Full first, Pathfinder, but no one was playing it when I tried it, so I couldn't. I just jumped into it for like 20 minutes to like look around its features, but I just really couldn't play it because there is zero players. Optimistic Realtor Worker says, I've been in a real slump for space sims lately. Elite is tragic, SC's SC. Honestly, I might just load up Starset to get my fix. Computer's like 8 years old, so I can't really do X4. Yeah, I still get newsletters for X4. Well, I mean, you know, that's why I'm working on this Optimistic Realtor Worker, because I'm in the same state. I need a good space game, and I started modding Freelancer, because Freelancer is the only space game I've ever really loved. I think my spawns might be busted around here. It takes a long time for anything to spawn in this zone, even though this is the zone where there should be big spawns happening. This bug happens on and off. There's a way to fix it, but it's been a year. I've got to remember how to mod this game too, is its own problem. Because I've taken like a year off. Pathfinder says, yeah, it's a problem. The AI and stuff got an update recently. Still not great, but better. Oh yeah, no, because I mean, like, literally, like, I could not get players. Like, I mean, literally, like, there was 0 people in the world playing the game. It was just completely dead. So I don't know if that's changed. But when I tried to play that game, like, 7 or 8 years ago, like, absolutely not a single soul was playing it. So I don't know if you're saying that's different now. But the game was unplayable at the time for me because of that.
Incoming missile.
The fuck is that? Oh shit! I didn't see that curve. War Thunder moment. The Rook is a pretty easy meet. Especially right now, because things that have changed in their AI, unintentionally, I think, since I haven't been working on it, and since the others are making some changes, has made them, like, way scared. So they'll just, like, do a lot more running now until they have a friend. It's really only when they're in numbers that they're, like, brave enough to fight properly at the moment. Which is something I want to change, and that's why I was trying to get a double spawn. Actually, I should just go to Silverton. I just realized. Where's Kala? Over here. Happiness says, there's always 1 or 2 people online most of the time, and their community events are pretty empty still. Yeah, doesn't sound like a game I'd spend my time on, just because it seems like it was made to be like a big MMO FPS kind of deal, or like at least a Battlefield server size deal, and then no one's playing it. It's too bad. It's tragic. It seems tragic, because it seemed like a cool game. It has that cool stuff that 2142 had of like shipboarding. Oh, fuck. Of like shipboarding and stuff, right? But yeah, game's dead. It's too bad. Everyspace not a good contend there? Oh no. No, you're all probably gonna like do that thing where you recommend me stuff, but there's nothing. Otherwise, it would be more than this. Everyspace is like single player or only, or at best, I think Everyspace 2 might have co-op, but it's just not the same for me. Like Everyspace was when I played it, it just felt like a shooter. Not dead, still being actively worked on. Why is the question I'm interested in. Why are devs working on it if they don't have a player base? That's so weird. Yeah, 1 or 2 people is dead to me. Like, as a multiplayer game, I can't play that, you know? It's a dude team sort of weekend passion project? Okay. Makes perfect sense to me. Well, them still working on it? No, I'm not saying they're insane. I just assume it's gotta be something like, they're so passionate about the idea and the game, it's their baby, to keep working on it. But that's why I was asking, I just wanted to know for sure. But yeah, yeah, Everspace is just like, feels like a shooter to me. Space shooter, which I think it is. I never tried Everspace 2. And it's like, it's fun enough. It's got that kind of like weird new game like graphics to it I don't really like as well, where it's like, everything's like glossy and shiny, I don't really like it.
Dock.
Yeah, that's right, Pimple, exactly. The planet's like 4 kilometers, yeah. You understand now. Referring to why we're gonna Freelancer. Oh, yeah. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Everspace, yeah. Whereas this game is like a bit more. This game's like a tiny MMO in multiplayer, and in single player it's like a full-on like kind of space RPG. Well, maybe not quite RPG, but I don't know how else you describe it. It's got trading, it's got exploration, it's got a bit of everything, rather than just being like a combat game, just a shooter. Happiness says the game who posts on Steam, the guy who posts on Steam is saying he's going to pull the game out of early access and full release it sometime soonish at IRC. Well, I mean, that could work. If the game is legitimately good enough to garner interest, then maybe a renewed marketing push, you know, could do something. I mean, if the game is good and has been upgraded over the years, all it needs is like one big to mid-sized YouTuber to be like, hey guys, check out this amazing new game. Don't say old games, a new game. You know, and you're off to the races, right? Like, all you gotta do is just get like a small subset of people to play it. Just pay attention here, and you might be good. These guys are probably gonna frag me. With the weight, it's kind of harder to like. Oh fuck! Whoa! It's kind of harder to dodge. Kill. Ah! Shields! Oh! Missile! I think I'm gonna die. All I can do is just dodge and try to get on one of their tails. This could work. think everyone's not on me right now? No, he's on me. Fuck. Oh, teammates? Teammates? Navy! Save me, Navy! Save me, Navy! Thank you, Navy! Save me! Thank you, Navy! Thank you, thank you, thank you, Navy! Get him with the lasers. Thank you, Navy! My heroes, literally. Can I fly with you guys? I need to go repair.
We've got a mission. Patrols don't just do themselves, you know.
Thank you very much. Who's in the lead? Thank you, Captain Alyssa Murray.
This is Navy Omega 2. We're en route from planet Denver.
Do I have any money now to go repair? I would accept the prices and everything have been nerfed, so no. I gotta like fly with the Navy on fire a little bit longer and like use them to like gank, I think. Pathfinder says, oh shit, the next update for AFF is gonna be the 1.0 release. Well, cool. I mean, if it had a player base, I'd definitely try it. Though, has it ever been updated to be more modern? Because when I tried it, it also seemed like it was one of those really old style FPSs of like Kona Fire Bloom, like PlanetSide 1. Like, has it been modernized? I haven't looked at that game in like 8 years since I tried it for like 20 minutes. Because that's the problem when you're working on a game that long too. Like, if the mechanics aren't super modern, it's gonna age terribly, you know, if you work on a game that long. Will says I love the space chaff. Yeah, the graphics have been updated. Yeah, but not the graphics or the gameplay. Like, is the gunplay, is the gameplay more modern now, or is it still like kind of really dated? Because that would, I think, kill it for me too. Because if you watch the anomaly blogs, you're keeping it yourself. A bit. Oh, here we go. Nice. They're too far away. No, they're too far away.
Formation lost.
I gotta go like pull them. You can spoil me on anomaly if you want. I don't care. Grimwell anomaly, that is. Come here. Are they finding someone else? No. Oh, they're fighting the trade lane, I see. Wait, I can use my old trick, hang on. There's an old freelancer's trick for making this work. You see that? No, they don't see it. I'm too far away. The gunplay feels good. The domain space was great. Okay, well I'm happy to try it, definitely. Let me know, like, when it comes out a bit more, yeah?
Cargo jettison. Shield deactivated.
Come on. No, I'm trying to, like, get them to come investigate my cargo, but they don't care. They suspended plasma weapons. Oh! Oh! They're on me! No, 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 no! They're here!
Incoming missile.
Don't get hit by the cruise disruptors. Ah! Navy, help me!
Engage.
Yes, engage.
Acknowledged.
Ugh.
I copy. Homing in on bandit.
I can't afford to let my shields go down, obviously. I'm very on fire. That's the wrong gun.
Incoming missile.
Can you big river to beat up the bullies? Exactly what we're doing here, yes. It's not very fast, but I don't have much of an option right now, the way the pricing balance has been kind of muddled up. I need some more kills without risk. Thank you!
Missile.
Successfully engaging me. I've got a visual on hostile target. Lining him up.
Nice missiles.
At ease, pilot. Area
Hey, Milo.
bandits in sight.
How you going?
We've got a patrol to get back to.
I was just saying to them, Milo, I'm like doing a little playing before I do any work, and I was just saying I'm trying to like cheese kills by sticking with the NPCs so I can get enough money to repair my ship. Because what you what you did to the economy, Milo, look at it! Look what you did! I can't even make money! off kills anymore. Look what you've done! Dervish says, you motherfucker, I was going to bed. Dervish, how you doing? Doctor says, AFF needs definitely more bodies. I feel like running through a cap ship interior to a drop ship, flying, fighting through space, boarding another ship and fighting through to put a bullet in enemy captain's head. There literally isn't anything like it. I mean, the games like that don't exist, yes. That's why I was excited when I heard about Angel's Full Force. I was like, yes! And then I played it and there was no one on. I was like, oh. Who's Milo and why are you yelling at him? Milo is my co-conspirator for BMod. Milo is... Me and Milo are like... Or have been like the main ones doing BMod. Though we have 2 new friends now who are more part of the team. Objectives plugin this weekend? Yes, Milo's working on something very cool as well, as I'm getting back into this. Working on some cool, like, objective control stuff, basically. BMod starting to so it isn't, no. Dervish says, how do I reinstall this mod? You kind of don't right now. Unless you're, like, you're really keen, I guess. We have, like, a really complicated method, fortunately and unfortunately, with how you do in between, like, proper releases we're gonna give you now. Wow, stream elitism. I know, I'm sorry. Because the gang, Milo and Cats, did, like, all this automation now to the way the build is compiled. So I can't really just, like, give you, like, the build without you having to do, like, a bunch of stuff to get it going, which is too much headache, for, like, an average playtester to want to take on. The good news is, though, is that Milo is working on something completely different for when we do want to get playtesters in, which is just a complete Windows installer, which is like a 2-click thing. You just have like have a copy of Freelancer, which you know can be got because it's abandonware, without any trouble, and then you just 2-click an installer, Windows, blah blah blah, and it all does it for you. Milo does need to test that works, so perhaps Dervish should be one of our first to test that, because we do want to get you back in. Just we don't have an installer build right now. Because we just started again. I think those Zenos are coming in from me, which is good. Yeah, the Navy sees them, so it's all good. Look at all those missiles go off at once, I love that. I love the merge. Doesn't matter what the game is, the merge is always the best part of dogfighting. It's always so cinematic. The missiles like actually hit now too. The AI had a problem where they couldn't really like aim the missiles accurately before, but now, I mean, not the missiles, the lasers, but now they can, and they kind of fuck with them. It's kind of scary. Sammy says, can I implement a incoherent interfaction system for claiming resources yet? Yes, and it will just works. It's my highest priority, Sammy. Alright. I'm gonna fly back to Colorado, because I should actually do some of the things I want to work on, so I can do some more playtesting later, once the economy is better done up. So, what I needed to do... Think I'm gonna go on a rant out? Yes, please do. I haven't listened to that in long enough. I need to listen to that again, it's a really addictive song. It just works. What I'm gonna do is fly back to Denver, dock, and then I'm gonna try to nerf the NPC's countermeasures by giving them their own countermeasure launcher that has a worse percentage, and I'm gonna try to implement some new placeholder goods. Milo, if you're here, I might ask you for help if you've got this on in the background. If I forget how to do anything, because I haven't done commodities for a year, but I don't think it'll be too hard. I'm not gonna do like icons today, I'm just doing placeholders. Literally, just a few placeholders. Well, not a few, quite a few actually. I think 25 I want to do. For reasons that I'll get into. Somebody said, can you just play it on stream and give chat 0 context? I was thinking about it, but I decided against it.
Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
Loots? Yes. I'm doing loot balancing today is the hope, so let's get into it. Yeah, it's so good, Milo. You can do commodities in the sheet, actually, it's one of the easy bits of automation. Really? And it does, like, info cards and everything? Straight up? Because I wasn't sure how that works. I was about to just go into the INIs and just make, you know, copy really messy, janky new countermeasure launcher entries and new goods entries, and then fix it later. Not because yet, but I think of the science in there. Oh, that's really cool then. Okay, then yeah. I want to make... Here, I'll tap and show you what my plan is for today. So... this is kind of what I want to do, right? Seems are still jank. You'll listen to do that by hand. Okay, I'll do that by hand. That's fine. And that just won't have a proper ID for now, but I'll get your help in like doing it properly later. Because I know it'll just work, it won't have its own ID. But that should just be a couple of entry copies. This is kind of what I want to set up for the loot right now. As like a start. Let me show you. Display capture. Bum. So this is like my starter plan basically. Is I'm just gonna make, what is it? 25, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I just want to make like 25, which I guess is a lot when you say it like that, but I want to make 25 placeholder commodities. So my thinking, I don't know if you're listening, Milo, I can type to you on text if it's easier. I don't know if like you're like trying to do a lot of work and you can't pay attention to this, but I'm basically saying this for Milo. No, you guys, screw you guys. Now here's go. Yeah, my basic idea, right, is how am I gonna like start balancing the loot, like balance and tuning the economy from the start without buying enough more like I can chew when I don't have like, you know, 200 different commodity items yet to like for all the flavor. So my basic idea is to just like abstract it for now. So let's say that, you know, like our loot is going to be somewhere on this scale between, you know, it's going to be low volume or high volume, and it's going to be low worth or high worth, or volume and value. So I figure for now, you know, in the future we could have like 50 different objects that are tiny and, you know, have junk value, right? You know, like single cigarettes, a half-eaten cookie, whatever, right? 50 different variants of those for flavor. But for now, I guess all I really need is to just mirror whatever the same chances would be of that kind of loot to spawn in just one item, you know what I mean? So we'll have like one item representing the chance for a tiny junk to to spawn. You know, one item that represents, you know, as placeholder, a tiny, incredibly valuable item spawning. Same for like supersized junk, good but large, small, decent value, stuff like that. So that's my plan, is I'm just going to put in 25 placeholders like this. I think the biggest thing that I have to figure out today, which is probably a headache because I don't know how to do it yet, I've never done it before, is I've got to remember what Mari said about how to set up the loot plugin, but I want to set up the loot plugin today. Which, do I need FL hook for that? Maybe I can't do that actually yet. Maybe I can't do that today. But anyway, I wanted to just do this basically. I wanted to just get these 25 placeholders in. You need FL hook? Yeah. Milo, if I just download like all of it from the main server, will that work? All the FL hook stuff? Like, would I then be able to like config and do the loot plugin and stuff? Okay, that'll work. Yeah, cool. Is it just the entire folder, or should I just do the entire exe folder and its contents, or should I like? You'll need a config folder, the plugin folder, and the FL hook JSON. Okay, so what I should copy from the main server is you could just do the whole exe folder. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I'd overwrite that's bad there, right? Because we should be on the same build. I haven't made any changes yet. So I'll just download. Well, that might be a bit big to download from the remote. But if I just download that, or I can download this config folder, plugins folder, and flhook.json. Okay. I'll download those. I'll do the countermeasures first, because that'll be an easy thing to do first. And I'll go on the task of downloading all that, putting it into my build with all the plugins, and then I'll start balancing, well, I'll start trying to figure out how to do the looting plugin, which will be exciting. So context for you chatters, Mari, who started working on this as well, she made this really cool thing we wanted, almost, was it a year ago now? It was ages ago. That was basically a plugin that would give us much fuller control over what drops, like what loot drops from who, when, and what rarity. Like a normal game that we just didn't have in Freelancer. It just wasn't how Freelancer was coded. Freelancer had this like weird, or hasn't had this weird system of loot dropping and assignment that is just fucking odd. And didn't give us many options or configs. So for us to do what we wanted, Mari made us this plugin that hasn't really been tested or used much yet, because basically by the time she built it for us, I had pretty much just stopped working on the mod for about a year. So, you know, that fucking sucks. You know, she made a really cool plugin, I wasn't there to really implement it. Now I'm here, so now I want to learn how to use it and put it in, so that's the plan. Milo says, not 100% sure the loot plugin is included, but it's as easy as adding the DLL to the plugins folder. Okay, cool. If I don't see it, I'll just ask you. But first, that's next up, because that'll be like a little bit of a thing to do. So let's first of all just do the CMs. Okay, I just checked your PMs, Milo. Applying to secrets of Milo. Who pinged me? Sorry, someone just posting. we're doing Albanian virus posting in general Discord. Don't go into Discord general unless you want to get hit with the Albanian virus, but if you do see it, you have to delete an important file and pass it on. It's just how it works. I don't make the rules. Okay, so countermeasures. Countermeasures is janken by hand, so let me... I'll just leave it on this because it's pretty, but I have to close this before I save. Let me bring up Notepad++, which should be, woo, up like this again. I need to remember how to do this. I think it's BMod equip gear. Yes. And I should just have to copy... I should just have to copy the entries. I remember how to do this. It's easy. It's easy to do this. Yeah, look, I did it here for a +1. Just make the +1 worse for now, huh? No, that'd be annoying for later. I gotta make a -1. Or an NPC one. Wait a minute, is there an equip for NPCs? Yes. This is the one I should be using, probably. Rep ammo, watchdog lift ammo, NPC... PPC ammo. Ammo crate, what the hell? PPCs, doesn't it? There's BMod equip good video good entries as well. Yes, though I don't think I need that because I'm just going to be putting it onto the NPC's loadouts, which I'll have to go adjust as well. I just want to quick and dirty, like, give the NPCs worse countermeasures, that's all. Because 25 was too low for the player, but it's too... 35, which is what the player has now, is too high for the AI. All your missiles never hit, it's really annoying. So all I want to do is just give them a separate countermeasure that is 25 instead of 35. Which I think I had before, but it got lost in the switchover. Yeah, just Control F. Hang on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay. CM. No, not like that. CMs. Countermeasure. I guess we don't have one in here. I guess I'll put it in here. If you want to equip NPC only, I'll put it in here. Yeah, okay, to be nice and neat. So we'll just take the standard countermeasure. We'll take this. And we're just gonna go into here. I guess I'll stick it on the end. NPC... Oh. Well, yeah, NPC countermeasure droppers. This will get overwritten at some point anyway, probably. NPC standard CM dropper has minus 25... No, sorry. Has less effectiveness than player CMs. Don't tell anyone. Don't reveal what's behind the curtain. Milo says, would copy a good entry too? I've always things potentially get weird if you want to check stats, etc. Okay, I will. So I'll need to go to... Is there a BMod equip NPC goods or something? BMod good NPC only. I'll have to go to there. Okay. Let's open that now so I don't forget. So BMod good NPC only. Which means I need to open BMod good gear. Why would I use anything else? Yeah, so I need to copy this. Freelancer Beagles. Yes! Freelancer Beagles is here. Let's go to the bottom. As I was saying, Milo, I think just before you got here, I gotta remember how to do everything again because it's been so long for me. It's been a year. But I've done it enough at this point. I've come back to it enough times. It's kind of like riding a bike. I'm pretty familiar with Freelancer modding INIs at least at this point, which is nice, and other stuff. Okay, so I need to change this to NPC. Whoop, not like that. Don't make typos. Typos are hell. Equipment, price, doesn't really matter. Icon can stay the same. IDs can stay the same, I think, for now. I think that's the janky part of this, but I think that's fine. I just need to, like, make an entry. BMod. NPC, CM dropper. Just change the IDs. And we'll do the same in the other one. So we'll leave that as is. And then we'll go back to equip only. And we'll just do the exact same thing where we add NPC to the nickname. Wait, that's an ammo crate. That's different. I don't know how that works. Loot crate. Where is this defined? I guess this is fine. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I don't know. I don't know if that... I don't know if another file touches that. We'll find out when the game gets mad, if so. I think it just is referencing this point here. That's all. It's just what the loot crate looks like. BM, NPC, CM dropper. Which is actually the problem because I'm gonna have to eventually make this more polished, because that means that if you want to loot countermeasures off the AI, theirs will be shittier, right? Where is the effectiveness of this countermeasure defined? Is it the dropper or is it the ammo? I'm sure it must be the ammo, yes. Okay, there's just no way around that. Like, they're just shitty, and you just can't use them. But no, there is a way around that because of Mari's wonderful loot plugin. Instead of having it be simulated by the game, where it's like they had countermeasures, they dropped them and you pick them up, now we can actually do it where we just fake it. We can just have the loot plugin drop you a certain amount of flares that are for your launchers. Yes, easy. Thank you, Mari. Your loot plugin. This is why we needed that loot plugin. Yes. Thank God. For a minute there, I was like, that's going to be annoying. No, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, so ignore that. Don't think about that now. It doesn't matter for right now. We're just going to turn this diversion percentage down from 35 to 25. That's the chance that the flare actually diverts the missile. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Milo. Exactly. Wonderful plugin that we're going to use for that. But it doesn't matter today. That's for a future thing. Change that. NPC. I don't think I have any for ones to change here. Why do I smell garlic? I don't know what that's about. I'm sure it's fine. And down here. NPC. There you go. I smell garlic. Why do I smell garlic? Weird. Okay. I don't see any of our entries that need NPC added to them, so that should be good. This might actually be even quicker than I thought it would be, because now I think all I need to do for this to work jankily... Can you lift your arms over your head? It's not me, I don't smell like... Wait a minute. It's not me. Anyway, all I need to do now is just add this to the NPCs. I'm trying to flesh out the vampires under the floorboards. Her character in the roleplay we're currently doing is dealing with vampires at the moment. Yes, you're right. Okay, so I need to add this. Now, where do I add this? It must be in... Loadouts NPC. Wait a minute. What are loadouts that aren't NPC? Oh, multiplayer. Of course. Okay, loadouts NPC. Garlic bed biomass. I like garlic Incredon. There are dozens of us. Oh, these are nicely ordered now. What is CO again? It's like... DSC or something? Let's just see what the ship is. It's a Hawk. BM Civilian Vehicle Light Fire. That's a Hawk. DSC. Yeah, I thought so. I thought so, Milo. I know my freelancer hieroglyphics. Okay, so go past DSC. We want, isn't it FC for Xenos? Yeah. Faction Xenos. I don't know. It's weird. We gotta change these if we ever get a chance to again. Still internal name. We didn't change it. Probably should have done it sort of too late at this point. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like a refactor we do eventually at some point, but not right now because I don't want to fuck with that. You know I don't want to fuck with the refactoring right now. But yeah, but I was thinking like next time we refactor these, we really should just make them like simpler names and shorter. Like we could just put like Zen or Xenos, you know, rather than like FCX like the original Digital Anvil devs did. COME like could just be DSC and it would be shorter. We didn't have to like stick to tradition or anything. Okay, so this is a Xenos rookie was the point. So we're just going to change the CM dropper and that's it. NPC. NPC. You only get 8? Oh yeah, because that's behind the curtain too. I'm so good at behind the curtain I forgot I'd done it. Because... hey, don't pay attention. We may like fake a few things. Like the rookies only have like a few rookies. A few flares I mean, because it's annoying if they keep flaring all your missiles. Milo says, ME is the old name for the faction Monument Engineering. Oh, and CO probably means company, right? Yeah, company Monument Engineering. Oh, and Ajiro was Valhalla Research. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. This is nicely laid out. I'll tell you what I like about this is nicely laid out to having to fuck with the vanilla files, Milo. Being able to just go like, oh, it's our stuff. Perfect. This is way less clutter. This is... These are for light fighters too. Okay, so from here on, can we just like find and replace this? This is all NPCs, right? So yes, the answer is yes. BM CM dropper, and I just want to go find and replace this. BM CM dropper with BM NPC CM dropper, and that's what I called it, right? Yeah. Let's just go replace, and then just replace every motherfucker. How many times have I replaced? I replaced 85 instances of that. And it actually auto does the ammo too. So that might actually just work. Let's, oh, I need to close the game now. Let's find out. Well, this is another names are long, but once you learn them, you can just sort of intuit what a nickname is. Oh, it's not a problem. It's just like, there's no reason not to, you know. Because I think you guys already did a refactor. That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, well, we may as well have just made them, like, saner. So that you don't have to, like, learn the language. Especially if you're, like, a new person who comes to work with us later, God forbid. Okay. So let me put the server back up again and see if that worked. Not the server, my local server for testing. Because I just did like an 85-line find and replace, so it might actually not work. But let's find out if it did, is the point. Let's just do a quick test. Just go into... Oh, I gotta close my notepad, sorry. Let's just quickly go into... No! I need that! Go into this.
Scanning. Target.
There's just 25, hooray!
Visual on hostile target, lining him up.
And now, can I missile you?
Weapons ready.
I think it was out of range when I fired that. Oh no, it's tracking! Get fucked. Oh, I've got LRMs too. I forgot this was the LRM test save. Okay, that's fine. The point is it's working. I will just briefly, like, fight a rookie on the server again because I can't resist. And then what we'll do is we'll do, what did I can't remember what I made my password for my local server. Don't make me restart it. I can't remember. Fuck. Alright, I gotta restart the server. I can't remember what I made my password. Hang on. It was! I typed that in! What the? I typed that in! Come on! Oh man, I must have typoed so many times. See if I have enough money now to, repair my ship. Yeah, these used to be like 1,000. What have you done, Milo? What have you done? The reason I keep ribbing on Milo is because Milo was telling me why the prices changed from when I set them like a year ago. Because Milo was just saying like, he was like going through like just vaguely kind of like trying to balance the economy without me being there. And just kind of like, was doing so many numbers, was just kind of like, like, you know, should it be that much money? That seems like too much. Just like slashed a bunch of shit. So now like, now I just made like, 1,400 bucks. Off of like 8 kills, and I still can't repair my ship because it costs 20,000. Milo, I'm dying, Milo. I can't repair my ship. Help me, Milo. Help me! It costs 16,000 to repair the Falcon's hull. Please, I'm begging for a scrap of money. All right, I'm gonna. Milo said capitalism. I'm gonna do a little trick here because apparently these stodgy builders, these shonky builders won't let you just repair half of the ship. Or in my case, 1/15 of it. These shoddy builders demand I pay them for the entire repair job at one time. Incredible. They don't even like a pay-as-you-go option. So I'm gonna do an old freelancer's trick here. And I'm gonna... Where did I get all that money from? Oh, from selling gear. I'm going to do a partial repair by using repair burst charges, which I think is a bit more expensive. But also... Fuck. They're charging me a lot for those repairs. Let's use the repair burst charges. This will work. So it says they do have a pay-as-you-go option. They just recognize which customers need to pay up front. Yeah, I do want the economy to be, like, challenging enough that you give a shit about, you know, engaging of it, of course. I just don't want to be on fire anymore. I gotta go away from the others, because they're, like, jettisoning the stuff I'm about to drop. So I need to, like, drop my shields. Once I get the FL hook plugins in, which will be the next thing I do, We have an option, we have a command for this on the actual server. I have to get like the plugin set up on this local dev server that I'm doing. But for now I just have to do it the janky way, which is drop my repair mine, and then you can manually make your shields go down by jettisoning cargo.
Shield deactivated.
Let's just do this for a second. Because the repair mine won't heal you if your shield's up. That's the trick to it.
Cargo jettisoned. Shield
So we'll just do it like this.
deactivated.
There we go. Look at that.
Shield
This might actually be cheaper. I think the repair numbers might have got fucked up at some point. 'Cause this might actually be cheaper than repairing it manually. Don't take my shit, Navy!
jettisoned.
Go away.
Cargo jettisoned.
Go away, it's mine.
Shield activated.
Oh my god, the shield came back on right at the last second. I mistimed it. This is why we have a plugin on the server now, where you just type in /shields, and your shields stay offline until you type /shields again. Because I brought this, like, repair mine thing, like, in, but, like, we didn't have, like, any way to get your shields down except what I was just doing there. And, Milo was like, you know, buddy, how about we just write a plugin for that, to make it non-insane? And I was like, thank you, Milo. Thank you very much. That is much better. Laz is credit for that one. Thank you, Laz. We are dipped further into fervitude. Alright, I have 9 missiles and 30 AC cannon shots. Let me see if I can take on like a couple more wings. Long enough to test out if their countermeasures feel better now. Here we go, perfect. I have no LRMs, but I have SRMs. I've played War Thunder now, so now of course I have to refactor all the missiles to be like Sparrow and Sidewinder. Probably not gonna do that. I might do that. Probably not gonna do that, it's fine. It was a joke, but I'm convincing myself. Ah! There's one right behind me, I gotta dodge. Please stop shooting me. Okay, that missile hit though, you can see they took hull damage, that's good. I'm gonna die. No! Oh, let's get the fuck out of here for a second, wait till shields come back on. Because of inertia now, doing these like evasive maneuvers lets the enemy catch up to you because they're just flying straight while you're like losing all your momentum in one direction.
Incoming
Oh,
missile.
I did that wrong. Okay, I gotta stop the situation where they have like they're covering each other perfectly. I want them both like in the same spot, so I can get kind of like on one of their tails while the other's too far away, or I can get on both of their tails while I'm able to like kill one, because I can't have one just hammering me in the ass while I'm killing the other one. That's not gonna work out. Have a good stream. Thank you, Jevin. A little joust. I'm gonna slide past the other one with E-kill. Nah, that one's on me. Frick. Maybe we should go for this one. Yep, this one seems really good at covering the buddy. The other one's not hitting me as much. Okay, I gotta get a good missile launch. And a good autocannon distance. That's pretty good damage, and the other one is way worse at covering the buddy than O'Brien here was at covering the flight lead. Let me get my energy back. How long has it been since the National Defense Secret has showed in War Thunder? I think like last week. What was it? Was it the Felon this time, I think? Sorry, O'Brien, you were a better wingman, which is why you have to die. Oh, crash? Uh-oh, that's probably... yeah. So that would be because of what I just did with the countermeasures. Why is it mad? I'm not running with the debugger, so I can't instantly tell. I guess I could run with the debugger, but then it's gonna fuck me because of things that you don't need to know about, because of... I'm not gonna explain the automation system. Can I just look at it and figure out what I did wrong? I assume it's because of the goods. I assume it's trying to drop... I assume because it's trying to drop the... loot crate, I called them. Milo, this thing here... oh, loot will set the false? Oh, yeah. Where do I set that to false? Where is it true that it needs to be set to false? in the equipment. Am I blind? Yes? Control F. Lootable. Ah, there it is. Nope, no, no! Okay. And that's crashing because I have, like, IDs and stuff set up right, right? See, this is why it's good, even... Oh, shit, I closed Notepad. No! This is why it's good to test stuff. Even if it's just selfishly for fun. It helps if you really want to play the game and you don't have to be told to playtest. Okay, open that again. Alright, so now, with that updated... Hopefully it won't. No, because loot drop properties haven't been defined for it, so it's looking for a drop entry and not finding it. Oh, okay. Let me play again and see if that happens again. You might want to explicitly set it for the ammo as well. That's a good idea. So I can just add that, right? Just go... Boom. I don't need to do it for loot crate, I think, because that's just an appearance, right? But I assume I need to do it for countermeasure, and that's it. Oh, Freelancer's already open. Uh-oh. Why I gotta load a different way? No, this works. Perfect. Okay, back to the server. Which also needs to be restarted. This is good. We discover things now by playtesting before doing a bunch of shit at once, rather than... You know... Oh, just sent me back here. Rather than... finding out a long time in the future. And being like, hey, what's doing that? I gotta do this dance again, though. Alright, fine. This way I won't get scammed in my 4 repair charge. It's better this way.
Dock.
Okay, drop that.
Cargo. Jettison. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Cargo. Jettison.
Goes on for like 7 seconds.
Deactivated.
I look forward to downloading the plugin and having this be the last time I ever do this again.
Shield deactivated. Cargo. Jettison.
Hey, don't steal my shit, Navy!
Cargo. Jettison.
Fucking Navy.
Cargo. Jettison.
They do help me though, so I guess it's kind of fair. Alright, we're fully healed.
Shield activated. Scan.
Keeping my SRMs back, you don't even need them.
Dock.
Alright. Ricochet says, nice trash, we'll take it, Navy. Imagine! I thought this was the Liberty system. Imagine being in Liberty and just dropping your personally bought, personally owned short-range missile, and a Navy just comes along and just steals it from you. I thought this was the Liberty systems. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Milo says, we'll have to write a plugin where they fine you for littering. Ingrid says, what's next? They're gonna mug ships for super samples? Oh, Milo, speaking of which, which is pretty much the most dangerous thing I can ever say to Milo. Speaking of which, is how all problems start. You know how the NPCs mug you in this game for stuff? We can define what they mug you for, right? Can we make the Junkers mug you for, like, rare gear? Like, if they see, like a certain type of gun or gear, can we get them to be, like, in your cargo, not equipped, obviously, can we get them to be, like, handed over? Yeah, perfection. I'm not sure you can do it for guns, but we can have a go. I want to do, like, that's a bit dangerous. Oh, the countermeasures, just, I mean, the cruiser ship are in. Fuck!
Incoming missile.
I want to kind of make... I just watched the Fallout show, which I think I enjoyed. And it reminded me of the Brotherhood of Steel. And I kind of want to make the Junkers or some faction into, like, the Blood Ravens of just like, oh, shiny gear, give.
Incoming missile.
Okay, let's just evade nothing and go straight in. Yeehaw! Can we evade that missile? Oh, yeah. Okay, now, who's gonna let me shoot him? Not you. Oh, God. This is more than I can chew. That one's just evading and playing rabbit till the others kill me, which I don't like. Please don't do that. Ah! Oh, I should not have taken these guys off.
Shield fail.
Get the rookie first, perhaps. I gotta dodge until the shields are back.
Incoming missile.
Hit me with those lasers. I wish I could afford a laser. No, I got the missiles. Please don't SRM me. Okay, rookie die.
Shield restored.
Get that shield down. We're gonna kill this rookie and make it a 1v2. I can do a 1v2, I think.
I have one in my sights. Taking a shot.
This is good. The others are like trailing me right now while the rookie does passes on me. Oh, I just get hit by a giant laser burst.
Moving to attack target.
Incoming missile.
They got me really slotted in.
I see my target.
Incoming missile.
Maybe I should have gone for one of the laser guys first. Don't hit me with a laser, don't hit me with a laser, don't hit me with a laser. Okay, they're all like, hit me with a laser is what they're doing. I'm just gonna fly in this direction, actually, guys.
Missile.
I'm gonna countermeasure that cruise disruptor.
Incoming missile.
Oh, that's cool, Milo, that's very cool. That's good to turn off as well, so we can stop them from, like, cheesing certain AI to help them like I do all the time. I think... I don't know, you guys think I can take that? I can take that. I just gotta start with one of them. It's 2 rookies. I can take them. There's only one guy with a laser.
I am engaging Freelancer Alpha 1.
Goodbye, my shield. I didn't want it. I didn't want to have a shield.
We are bandit free.
Actually. Just get the laser guy. I can handle them. Oh, fuck!
Incoming missile.
He's harder to hit. Please. This is not working.
Taking a shot.
The veteran's so much harder to hit. No. They really are much harder to take out. They're like just a bit smarter on the pass. Okay, this is not working again.
Got visual
Veteran
control.
was... I learned this lesson the first time, I just forgot. Don't go for the vet first.
I have one
I'm out of countermeasures, by the way, so that's really
Incoming missile.
good for my health. Just do a pass, split them up again,
picked my target. Closing in.
and we're gonna take out Adamson.
Incoming missile.
Hostile target is under fire. I've got him.
Shield
There
fail.
goes my shield, but now I get to get you. Missile's good. Come on, one more hit. Good, that's one. The rookies are much easier to pick off first, which is intended, so that's good.
Shield restored.
Now I can leave a rookie and I can 1v1 the vet with the laser. That laser is really cool now that they actually know how to use it. Like, before Milo and Cats fixed it, the AI just wasn't able to aim different like weapon speeds together. We didn't know that yet. Get the flares on that one. But now that I can actually use the laser, not constantly missing it, they're really scary with it, actually. Bye-bye. Okay, dodge the... Well, I mean, you don't dodge a laser. The laser hits you. But tank the laser. Get on the vet's tail. Let's kill him. We're a bit far now to get good autocannon shots. I kind of want to just keep the shield low so I can close the distance. Because the shield has a certain time until it's back. Once you take it down to get your hull shots in, I want to get a bit closer. That's good. This is a nice distance. To now actually hit my autocannon. If I was at 400 meters, I find it pretty hard to actually land the autocannon shots, honestly. That was Rego. I saw that hit. Fuck. See, when I'm at 400 plus, I should just be using my blasters, because they're easier to hit with, because you'd spam them. But when I'm like under 350, I tend to be able to hit the autocannon pretty decently. Or if they're flying straight like that. But now it's blaster time, and that's way easier at this distance. Nice. Okay. That's good. That's my little playtest. Let's go back now and do the next thing. That feels good though. That's fat. Yeah, when the NPCs have the flares that are 35% likely to work, it just feels like you can never land a missile. But on 25%, as you can see, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just feels better as a player. Just on gut, I like it that way. At that number. Miles is wondering if those times you're hitting with no damage or collision group's been funny. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah, I was saying this before. I reckon that's a collision group thing. I reckon you're like hitting a non-critical area. Like one of the wing lods or something. Not lods, you know what I mean. One of the wing models, meshes. But I do notice it with the autocannons quite a bit. You probably do it with blasters too, but you just don't notice. But I do notice it with the autocannons quite a bit that I'll hit, but like there's no hit. No damage. I like that though, that's feeling good. The playtesting that I'm in. So now let's download the plugins from the server, which will take me a second. And then get into loot. Get into loot. How do I put a strike through in a plain text file so I can be like done on NPC kind of measures? I'm just gonna have to draw a line on it in my stream, I think. Pimple says, is the relationship between shields and health in this closer to FTL or Protoss? Milo says there's no shield pen. It's basically a regenerating health bar. Yeah. So, Protoss, I guess? I forget how FTL works.
Acknowledged.
But yeah, it's just a regenerating health bar like Halo. There is different interactions though, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not just regenerating health, like things do different damage to shields. For instance, lasers do more damage to shields than they do the hull, stuff like that. So there is complexity already. But just in how it like regenerates and gets penned, it doesn't get penned right now until it's down. Alright. And for killing those that one wing, two wings? Alright, I'm upping these. Okay, so the old way I had it set up, I found some of my old notes, because I had to remember what it was set to before. And some old quick math I did was like, I wanted players to average like 50k credits per killing 6 Xenos veterans, which I could do in about 10 minutes when I tested. Realize telling us more. Yeah, but they buy they buy it for like 250 or something. Yeah, like 250, 300. Milo, I had these at like 1,000 before. So this is the quick maths I did on it, which is yeah, it was like 50k credits per 6 Xenos veteran kills, which I could do in about 10 minutes of combat, yeah. And that averaged out to about 300,000 credits per hour, or 83.333 credits per second, and that's just pure gross, that's not profit, that's not including your operating costs and repairs, which as you can see are quite large. Which I think is why you thought it was too high, Milo, just on gut when you did it. Because I think you probably looked at the other commodities and were like, oh, these are way bigger in comparison. But actually, I just hadn't got around to making the other commodities anywhere near, like, touched. I just hadn't touched them really yet. All I had done really was, like, the bounties and stuff. Which is probably why you went like, oh, these are, like, outliers. But it was the other way around. Because I'd also balanced, like, the rest of the economy, like, repairs and weapon prices and stuff, around how much money you were making off killing bounties and pilots and stuff. Which is why, blah, blah, I gotta put them back. And then I gotta bring in the new stuff. It's also why the stuff I showed before, this thing here is just a shot in the dark, because I have to play the game again and remember, like, what's good. But this is, like, just a general draft values to start from, is how much stuff is worth. And stuff like that is totally shot in the dark stuff. Okay, so, I don't know how to do this on stream. Like, I think if I remote on stream, you guys can't see it. I'm gonna remote on the stream. You can't remote right now, can you, Marley? You couldn't do me a solid. You're not, are you, you couldn't, like, pack it up for me. I don't think you can, right? I think I'm gonna do it myself. Now I'm gonna go on the server and I gotta grab everything. Should I take this? Hold on. Thank you, that would be awesome, actually. If you actually could do that for me, that's a super solid. I'm kind of, like, scared of doing it on stream. Don't know how that interacts. So it'll probably be fine. But yeah, if you could shoot me all that, and I just gotta check if it's got the loot plugin. And if not, I just gotta download it. And meanwhile, I'm gonna go look at the dev sheet, which I won't show on stream. And I just gotta look at what you were saying about how to do it. So there's a commodities tab at the end, Milo. Are you saying that if I just fill out the form there, these will be auto-created when I run the script? I can just like put whatever in here and it'll just make it all from scratch? I see there's like an ID's name field. Do I just leave that blank? Or like, do I need to put something in there? How do I know I'm not like stepping on someone else's ID? I know how to do this manually, but not this way. Info code imports FRC has IDs. Is that in the sheet? Or is that a manual file I also need to look at? That looks like a manual file. Okay. It's the one file out of line, yeah. Okay. You can usually take the highest in the sheet and add one, but check it doesn't exist. It's a manual file and root mod assets. Thank you, I will do exactly that. Okie dokie. What have I changed here? Hang on, this is the old... This is the old thing. I know, ignore that. That's the old files, doesn't matter. Go to the new folder, Beagle. Oh, did I delete the copyright Warcraft theme from this? Human 1 gets you copywritten on YouTube by someone being a content goblin and scamming it. Not even Blizzard, just someone scamming you. So for Jeff's sake, I'm going to make sure Human 1 isn't here. No, I deleted it for that reason. Very good, very good. Sucks. Content demons suck. Okay, root of the mod files. In the repo. BMod client. Oh, there it is. FRC. Let's FRC if I can open this. Ha 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 ha. 1 second. Okay. Okay, this looks about right. Yeah. The MRB, Mercenary Review Board. So I just gotta... So wait. I can actually make info cards and make these not janky, right? Like if I just fill these out too and run the script, it'll all be good. You're like Beagle Hackerman? Yeah, we're Hackermaning right now. Chaos mod or not? No, I'm modding BMod. Okay, so I can actually make placeholders. Excellent. I won't do icons right now, of course. Oh, and you've got the hookup for me. Thank you. Milo, let me download that. Discord attachment. exe.7zip. That's not a virus. That is not a virus. It's even in caps. My like virus sensor. I don't mean like antivirus. Like my brain just went screaming for a second there when I saw that, Milo. Just like an instinct. Okay, where am I gonna stick this? It's a little different to the old syntax. No more XML. Just gotta copy what's there already. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. New languages. Okay, sorry gang, I need to close this down. It's a bit funny if you best special characters. Okay, yeah, I'll shut if I run into it. Yeah, thank you. And you can't see this, so just be patient for a second while I do this. I'm just gonna overwrite my exe folder. With this. Haha, replace. 82 files, let's go. Pimple says, you can trigger that instant endeavors if you like by going to shady URL. It's basically tiny URL, but it produces really scummy sounding URLs. I'm gonna click it. Oh, I'm having trouble finding that site. Oh no. Maybe it's dead, Pimple. Okay, so now I have auto buy. I see loot tables, Milo, so I think we have loot plugin. I think, which makes my life easier. Stats, rename, NPC protection, blah 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 blah, and then yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. I can't even remember what all these things do. Oh yeah, we had like a bounty thing going, that's right. We had some cool shit going. I mean, not even past tense. We have some cool shit going on. We're back, baby, we're back. Okay, so that's in. What do I need to do next? There's something else I needed to do. Ah, yes, I needed to make the placeholders. First, I'm just going to run the game to see if it crashes, which is, you know, smart. Git ignores all that. Good. Git doesn't give a damn about me filling it up. Oh, because Git's doing the repo, not this. Of course it is. If I run the script, it shouldn't get rid of that stuff, I don't think. Configure that as in the exe config loop tables. Yeah, that's what I just saw. Yep. Yeah, there's FL Hook. Lovely. Thank you, FL Hook. So bear with me, guys. Let me just load up and test this. That actually like still works and doesn't break. Because I'm likely to do things that will break it, and it saves me time now if I make sure it is not me breaking it later. Okay. Multiplayer. Test. Yeah, that makes sense, Milo. I should be able to do the shields command now and have things not crash. Is the secret to seeing if this worked. Oh, I should be able to like beam now too, right?
Denver, docking ring cleared. Good luck out there.
What's my name? Yeah, I guess not. You just say you the super admin in the console? Oh, thank you. In the console of FL server. What's the command for that, my friend? Set super admin name. Okay, one sec. I actually can't type in it. Oh, I'm viewing console. How do I type in console? The black. Oh, FL hook. Got it. Thank you. Where did that go? Set. I actually can't because it's refreshing really fast, Milo. It just keeps saying debug client, It's just doing that like 5 times a second. Is that normal? Just type and hit enter. Oh, okay, so it doesn't matter, like it's normal, it's going past really fast. Okay, set. I'll just do it blind. No, it's... If you dock, it'll slow down. Yeah, because it's not working. It's just like... Every time I try to type, it's like getting rid of my input. I'll try to type. Thank you, Dervish. Hopefully we'll be playing again together soon, Dervish. New and improved. Yeah, that worked. Thanks, Milo. Unknown command. Set space super admin space local beegs. Unknown command. Any ideas? Set super admin. It's not working. Try it. Set like a big super. Okay. Nope. Unknown command. Give me a second. Yeah, you got it. Meanwhile, let me go to the sheet and start adding things. Actually, meanwhile, let me do what I said I was going to do, which is... Go to here. Boop. Update my to-do list tracker for the day. Salmon language super admin. Okay, with like little apostrophes, huh? No. Oh, I see. I see you did it. Okay, yes. That worked. Thank you. Now let me see. So, you know, if I was just to go set cache, beagle. Oh, whoops. Set cache. Look at these. Haha! It's important not to have admin power so that I experience the pain though and rebalance things. But for right now,
Repair complete.
that's fine. Oh yeah!
Loaded into.
Oh yeah! What?
Loaded into.
I'm out of money.
cargo
Shit.
hold.
Actually didn't last long. Sell. Sell. Most of it was spent on repairs.
Loaded into cargo hold. Loaded into cargo hold.
Okay, and let me just go like briefly kill a rookie so I can make sure the game isn't breaking. I can't beam in space, only to stations and dockables, so I have to flight it manually. We'll kill a rookie, make sure the game doesn't break, and then we'll do the new commodities. And then we'll do a whole bunch of fighting playtesting after that's done. Because that'll be when we go and playtest and see how the economy feels, which means I'll set myself back down to like no money basically and try to get ahead again. Oh really, Milo? That's fucking amazing. That's super cool. Yeah, it must be possible because like admins would want that for sure. To like hunt down troublesome players. Try jumping on XYZ chords. Jump. Don't put in the sun. And then command. The game don't know. For sure, yeah. There's that new command we're meant to have now that turns damage off, right, as well. I can't remember what that is either, but that's the one I specially asked for testing. Yes, live advocate. You don't know what that is off the top of your head, do you? Being a good issue, yeah. I gotta go find that. Oop, there we go. Here's one of the big yen spawns I wanted. Cold, self, and... Okay, so I'm gonna kill self first. Oh. Ah! Oh, they're right on me. That's always bad when they catch you with the cruise disruptor right as you're merging. You get messed up like this. Let's just make some space again while our shield regens. Cruise disruptor! Really hard to outmaneuver and dodge cruise disruptors. They're quite agile for a reason. You're not really meant to get away from them too easy. Okay, we just want to split them up again. This is like the other fight in Silverton Field. Missile autocannons. Drift past that. Good. There we go. It's all about... Ow, not taking missiles to the face. It's all about trying to be spatially aware of all the enemies so that you're not giving any of them easy shots on you while you're killing their friends. Like, this is good. Now they're both kind of in the same direction. I should be able to, like, evade them both at the same time. But then they split up again instantly, unfortunately. Missile! Missed. Really weird missile miss. Oh, the rookie's just turreting. Ah! Regen shield! Shield's gone! Fuck off! Missile. Missed. He outturned it. Engine killed it. Destroyed. Raffle maybe an asteroid? I wish we had Freelancer Twitch integration. That'd be amazing. I'd love to just make you guys the enemies randomly. That'd be awesome. Wait, why am I firing missiles? What the? Maybe it was them. Let's do a lead turn. Should have just blasted them at that point, I think.
Come on, baby.
Still should. McDyson says, I mean, you played Freelancer Chaos, that's some Twitch integration. I bet it's doable. I don't know, that's pretty, like, crazy Twitch integration. From what I know of Freelancer modding. To make, like, the names show up as the chatters, that'd be pretty hard, I think. Alright, so that all works, let's go back. I can just save time now, I can go Beam, Local Beaks, Denver. Nice. And we can't afford things again, but that's fine, because that's the next thing. So, now that that's all done... Next is implement the placeholder loot. So I'm going to go to this spreadsheet, which I'm not going to bring up on stream for you guys, because it's secret! So I'm just going to fill in some fields here, and then assign some IDs. I can do that. Let's make one test placeholder first. Make sure it works. And then we'll go from there. Cargo pod white. Well, says, I sort of think how to do it, but it'd be quite a bit of work. Last, that's a string replaced with the Uwu fire, though, so transfer your names in an NPC names pool isn't so far-fetched. Huh, I guess you're right, actually. We won't worry about it right now, Milo, but if we're ever, like, you know, sitting pretty... You know, that day when we just don't have anything else to do, you know, everything's done, of course, the day that will be real and we'll come. Maybe we can do it then. Cargo pod white, loot crate white. You know, to serve the very burgeoning Freelancer streamer community, which there are many, many high viewer streams of course. What am I doing? I'm doing the water one. Milo says, spend another $200 in ferry out and it might become a thing. I mean, win-win. I just gotta get Laz. I just gotta trick Laz into thinking that his OCs are my OCs, actually. That my OCs are his, and then I can just commission art for both of us at the same time. This is a life hack. Just don't tell him. Okay, decay per second. Oh, we can make it decay, that's cute. This is where I start to like the automation, you see, Milo. This is where it gets me on the commodities being easier to do. This is where you're gonna get me on board. Volume, price. Okay, we're gonna change that for sure. Is everything in here? Is the bounties and rookies in? Oh, okay. Now I'm getting on board. Now I'm getting on board of how much easier this looks to use. I'm sorry I can't show you guys, but I don't want to because I feel like it's kind of private. But basically, I'm just looking at the spreadsheet where I just have to enter into the spreadsheet, and it's going to basically auto-build this into all of the INI files rather than me having to go through them by hand. Which, you might imagine, is going to be pretty fucking useful for me. And I don't think anything I've changed over today will get affected by the... Like, the FL hook thing I just put in won't get overwritten. The countermeasures thing isn't touched by the automation. So yeah, I just fuck with the sheet, I rebuild the script, and probably in like 20 or 30 minutes we're going to be playing, just playtesting again. Cool. Do you have to go to the bathroom though? Be right back 1 sec, sorry guys. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Milo says, one caveat, I'm not sure if Cat's fixed the crashing of it. Didn't get a chance to test it since shift started. Well, I already did a rebuild before I started today, and I'm not crashing, so that means it's working, right? I did the one, even the one that ignores, took off ignore XML or whatever, or UTF or whatever, the one you gave me before to do the AO. Even though that didn't work, but... I see, so then, yeah, okay, because yeah, I'm running on it right now, because I just did it to be safe after I pulled your, AO thing, which, by the way, those contrails are amazing, I love them. They're so good for gameplay. Okay. So... because this is really easy then. All I gotta do is look at how much the bounties were before. I'm gonna bring the bounties down. I'll just do the bounties again because the bounties can come down now. But I am curious. I'm just gonna look up what they were before, sorry. I wanna know. I wanna know what I made the bounties before. So I'm gonna open up my old edition of Freelancer. That has all the old values. And it was 1,000 for rookies. I want to say 2,000 for vets and 5,000 for ace. Oh, not aces, elites. But it might have been 5,000 for vets and 10,000 for elites. I just want to know. I just want to know, you know. But that number will have to come down now because I'm putting in other loot as well. So that number is going to come up down a bit. Open file location. Config. No, not that. Data. Data. Goods, I think. Edit with Notepad++. Show me rookie. Rookie was 2,000? That can't be right. Well, that was the best price, though. Good sell price 2.1. So it's 4,000? That seems too high, I don't know. Price was 4,000 before? Price 1. 2.1, 2.1. Huh? What the hell did I do here? Why is price 4,000 coming out? Did I do some insane shit, like... set the prices manually for every station? Oh, no, I did. I would have, because specifically for these, I want to do the only turn them in at certain points. I'm not going to do that anymore, though, so it's fine. We're just going to ignore that. What matters is what the prices used to be, which is 4,000, 10,000, and 30,000. That is a lot. That's even higher than I remember. That's fine. We're going to put in that loot as well. So I reckon we can probably go to... because these are going to drop from every one of them is the plan, I think. I might even get rid of the bounties once there's just other loot to replace them. But for now... we could say 1,000, 10,000, 30,000. Let's go to, yeah, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000? Miles says the sheet automation is still broken, but I think you just discard the bad files. I didn't even give it any files to discard. I don't know. Which ones am I meant to discard? Did I do something wrong? Maybe it didn't work right. Might have to run the script with some alternate flags. Okay, well, I'm going to do it after I set up the sheet, so let me know. Okay, well, we're just going to ignore that for now. Close this again. It only pulls from online when you give it a certain set of commands. Did I do those commands? I ran it with... stuff. I ran it with the one... I ran it with the one you've given me. It's just with the one for uploading the ALE with, I think, UTF or XML turned off. I'll fire over the CLI you need. Thank you. Meanwhile, I'm going to enter this into the sheet, so give me a sec, everyone. And I'm going to up these. Okay. Just take 5, everyone. I need to do some data entry. Pilot. That's pilots. Where are... there they are. Bounty vouchers. Okay. Thank you, Milo. Oh, that is a lot of commands. Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't pulling from the sheet because I didn't have the URL in, I think. Okay. Well, maybe it is still crashing then? Okay. Well, hopefully it'll work. If not, Helldivers. If the game doesn't work again. You never one? Don't use that. Okay, I'll use that one. Thank you. So you guys know that dead air is the worst thing to me, but I have to be comfortable with it right now because I need to just do things. 75. I'll just like mumble so you can kind of keep track of what I'm doing. I'm sure everyone comes here to just put me on the background and have me make ASMR noises, so it's fine. We're gonna make that 750, 1,000, 750, 1,000. Let's have a guaranteed income, I think. Let's set it to 1,000 for now. Veterans could be 2,000 on the bounty. And that means how many How many Xenos would you have to kill to make sure you can full repair your Falcon? If your Falcon currently costs about 17k to repair, let's throw in another, let's round it to 20k, because you have to repair your gear as well and buy new ammo. Let's round it to 20k. You want to make 20k after a good session. How often should you be able to afford that? Considering other loot will buff it up as well. I mean, if you're not buying off more than you can chew, you shouldn't be taking too much hull damage. Let's say if you don't buy enough more than you can chew, you run down about half your hull in a normal, like, hunting session. So let's say that takes you 10, 20, 30 minutes, let's say, half an hour. Might be a bit harsh, but we'll start with that. So let's say you want to make about 20k in half an hour, so that the game isn't just a huge dick punch. So that would be 40k in an hour. That's way fucking down from what I said before, because you also want to make profit. You also want to make profit. But that's where, this just has to cover your running costs, because the profit will come from the loot I'm bringing in. So as long as this shit covers, like, your running costs, you're gonna have to fuck up pretty bad, like, really play below par, to get stuck in a situation where it's like, I can't repair my ship. And, you know, how do you get out of that hole? I don't fucking... There's other things you can do is the plan, like trading and exploration and stuff. It's not really a thing right now, though, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. There's other ways out of the hole than just fighting. It's like when you get in battle brothers, and you wipe, you just do, like, trading and courier missions, right? Okay, so let's go with that. Let's go with... Fuck, what did I say? 30? No, 20k in half an hour. So 40k in an hour. Okay. How many Xenos do we reckon we're killing for that? I think I said I killed about 6 veterans in 10 minutes, because the fights can get pretty intense, which is good, is the point. 6, 12, 18 for 20k. Let's say 18 for 20k. That's veterans, not just rookies, but okay, ballpark figure. This isn't going to be perfect. 18 enemies killed around about, let's say. Let's round it to 20. So 20 killed in half an hour. So how much should we be making guaranteed off of each kill, assuming our loot isn't getting swiped? For that, if we want to make 20k and 20 kills, so the time doesn't really matter. 20k and 20 kills, we're done with the time now. Well, that divides down pretty easy then, doesn't it? That's just a k a kill. And that means that 1k bounty on a pilot, on a rookie, is fine. That should be fine. In fact, it might even be too generous. But it's fine to be a bit more generous at the start. You don't want your game to be a dick punch, and you especially don't want to be a dick punch when someone's new to the game. So it's fine for it to be, like, reasonable, I think. You want to keep, like, some semblance of immersion or authenticity. If you were a space pilot, and these Xenos rookies are a dime a dozen, is 1,000 credits too much for the Navy to pay you to kill every Tom, Dick, and Harry with a Xenos flag, with a Don't Tread on Me flag on their ship? That's about fine, right? I mean, you're doing a murder. It's pretty cheap. I mean, the Liberty Navy is outsourcing murder on the cheap pretty good there. It's not bad. You know, I mean, well, 500 is a bit low. You can split the difference and make it 750. And then go to 1,000 for the vets. Well, what if we make it 600? How much can you get with 1k creds? Not that much. But that just means we might bring our equipment gear down so we don't have inflation going on. Maybe we make it 600 for a rookie. Guaranteed, every rookie's gonna give you 600. It's a little low. Let's... Fuck it. Go 750. 699. This is how my brain works when I say it out loud. 699. Okay, it's Liberty. Everything must have like an appealing price tag. 699 for a rookie bounty voucher. For veterans, I think we can go right up to like 1,000. 699 is annoying. Just make it 700. We can go up to 1,000 for a veteran. Which apparently it's already 2,000 now, so maybe just rookies sucked. What was it before, according to this? Apparently it was 1,000 before? I don't think that was true. I was getting like 100 for it. Oh, because it's the multipliers for the goods. Okay. I see, but I can change that here, okay. Goods by multiplier, 0.5. Bad sell multiplier, 0.5. Man, that's confusing. Okay. Let's just make it... That doesn't make sense, though. On this spreadsheet, it says the rookie voucher should be giving me 1,000, and even at its worst, sell multiplier should be giving me 500. That was not the case in-game. Nope. That was absolutely not the case. Hang on. Go away. Here, let me see what your bounty is. Damn, I can't. Logically, I'd be quicker after all. Fucking hell. Yeah, now go back to the landed ship on the planet and tell me how much I was selling rookies for. I probably sold them already, didn't I? No, I got them. Perfect. Yeah, it's 300 for a pilot. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Yeah, they're only giving me 200. If its base price is meant to be 1,000, the modifiers for these planets are dog shit. Good lord. Modifiers are set per base and markers, I think, somewhere in equipment. So that's not sheeted, right? I can just look that up. Let's look that up in Notepad. Something crazy's going on with modifiers. It's one of the good things. You're not sheeted? Yeah, cool. BMod. Which one of these shits is it? Or is it not in the BMod folder, perhaps? Market commodities. Yes. Okay, so, yeah, what the fuck is going on? RK. Nope, that's not right. Here we go. Oh, Christ. Which of these is the cell modifier? Now I gotta look up the starport. You don't know off the top of your head, do you? Which one of these is the multiplier? Milo. I think it's the one at the end, honestly. But I can't be sure. LI0301. Last one, I think, yeah. That can't be right either, though, because that's 2. That's for pilots. For voucher, it's 2, which means I should be getting... If the price of the fucking thing is set to 1,000, I should be getting 2,000. Which I am not. Unless that's Ure base. What the fuck is going on? 2.7, 2.5. Is it just bugged? 0.1. That sounds more like what we're dealing with. The only way to go is to, like, beam around and figure out which base is which. LI0301. Sorry, I need to find this out. I don't want to look it up any other way. This is why I need the comments back. We've lost the comments. That I'd commented each one of these, like, which base it actually is. Base price for rookies in the sheet seems to be 100. What? Am I blind? What? Line 17 of commodity tab at the end, Milo. BM voucher FCXRK. I'm reading 1,000. That's pilots up there. That you were looking at. I'm looking at vouchers here, which I assume is bounty tokens. And it says 1,000. You know what I mean? I even know what the good multiplayer passive multiplayer is meant to be. Isn't that meant to be set per market the way we're doing it here? You're right, yeah. Yeah, why is it so low? I gotta find out. So, what was it again? It was LIO301. Let's beam and find out which bases these are. Beam, local beegs. LIO301. Invalid base. Oh, fuck, I don't think I can do it that way. Miles says I think I mucked up somewhere. With the sheet. Bless you. Milo, maybe that's why I've been complaining about the vouchers, is because you think they're meant to be higher than they actually are in-game. Oh, 1 is Denver? Okay, yeah, then something's messed up. 02 is Rio, 03 is Ore, 03 is Pueblo, 5 is Thames. Something's very messed up then, Milo, because, as you can see, you're getting peanuts. I think compared to what you intended, absolute peanuts. For these rookies. And for the pilots. The pilots actually trade better, even though on the sheet they're listed as worse. What? On the sheet they're listed as only being 100, which is crazy in its own right. But then you're getting double on that for Denver, so that's working. I guess. I set all the modifiers to 1 and see what you get. In the sheet. What do you mean by placeholder loot? I'm putting in some, like, loot that just has, like, placeholder names and represents, like, an entire range of loot pool. No, in markets? Okay. LI301. pilot is like trashed out. Yeah, let's set these to 1. Let's also set these to 1. If that is the multiplier, it might not be. And then let's just rehost. 1 sec. Just basically doing like economy balancing right now, new man. Or, you know, the start of it, the very start of it. Just takes a second to rehost. 1 sec, gang. My friends doesn't want to start. 1 sec. Set up the framework to fill in later. Kinda. I want to fill it in today as well. It's just kind of getting through the framework initial setup part right now. It's taking me extra time. But I hope by the end of the day I'll actually have them in. Bradley says, could one lead option should be enemy pilots you sell the authorities for extra cash? Yeah, that's something we've actually got. That's these guys. Okay, so setting it to 1... No, setting it to 1 did lower the prices, so it's not the modifier. It seems like their base price is lower. Wait a minute, I can just look on the notepad. I need to look on goods, I think. Settle that back. It would be BMod good. Commodities. BMod pilot FC X Ace. Yeah, see Milo? That's 100. But that's what the sheet says. Hang on. XRK, find the vouchers. Yeah, see, it's 75 for a rookie in the actual INI. But if you go to the spreadsheet, that same thing says it's 1,000 price. I think that's where your problem is. Is the price is not even... BM voucher FC XRK. That's where I'll have to take a look. Yeah, maybe I'll just like do these manually today. Okay, well the point is, this was a sidetrack for 20 minutes, but we're actually going to do that later then. We're going to forget that. Let's, first of all, I'm going to put in the extra commodities I wanted. Sorry, that was, I thought it would be quicker than it was. My bad everyone, it was not. Okay, so back to what I was doing, 1 sec. So, cargo pod white, yeah that's fine. Loot appearance, don't care. Decay doesn't decay. Make the pilots decay. It's cool one is interesting. Yeah, I hope so. Price, we're gonna change that. Good sell multiplier, we're gonna change all this. Okay, for now let's just make the multiplier 1. For all of this stuff. We can leave the icon as... I'm gonna give it a nice placeholder icon. I'm gonna give it... What is the nicest placeholder icon I can give it for just random loot? Let me look in the... here for something I can steal. We always used oxygen as the placeholder. I could always use that again. Sure, let's use oxygen as a placeholder. It's very different from the others. So I just need to, on my sheet, find oxygen. Oh, there's goods too. I can just use goods. That's a good one. Good one. Get it? I'm so fucking funny. Where is luxury goods? Ooh, legal artifacts. That's a good one. Let's use that. The value 75 isn't anywhere on the sheet. I know, Milo. It's so weird, right? What's going on? Is it just me? Is your game like this too, I wonder? Did I mess up the sheet or something? Maybe it's just me. Okay, legal artifacts. Legalize nomad artifacts. Message ID prefix. GCS gen commodity water. What does this mean? Why would I... Message ID prefix. Milo, this thing on the end of the commodities sheet. What do I change this to? What is this for? Can I just make something up? Is that the user referring to it? So... Oh, right! It's the NPC's voice line. Thank you. Yeah, I get it. Yep. Okay, so we'll just leave that as... We'll change it to something. We'll call it Nomad Artifacts. Sure. I hope this cargo hold full of artifacts fetches a good price. Because they're artifacts, they're developer artifacts. Okay, the multipliers are all done. Price, we'll get to that in a second. Volume 1, we'll get to that as well. What is the current volume of my shippy? 45, as I expected. Okay. And the loot crate, I'm gonna get extra. I'm gonna make the loot crate red. Look at me go. Loot crate red, cargo pod red. Alright. Prices. Now I can go ahead. Do you own this mod or just have an understanding of those that do? We run this mod. Okay, so this will be the tiny junk. So I need 25 of these. We'll start with tiny junk and just go along. So tiny junk, I'm going to average these, go in the middle, so it'll be 100 value with 0.5 volume. I think you can do decimal volumes in Freelancer. I'm pretty sure you can. Milo, do you know if you can do decimal volumes for cargo? I want to say you can. If not, I'll just have to make tiny loot just be weightless, which is also fine. But I would prefer not to. But I feel like you can, yes, because they cause odd behaviors. What should I not do it? What kind of odd behaviors? Like, we could always just like double all the cargo space and just anything I would make 0.5 I make 1, you know what I mean? Just inflate cargo space, but I'd rather not if I didn't have to, because that's a lot of work. Stacking issues, we can try and see what happens. So like the worst case is you can just like get more shit fitted in than you should be allowed to. I feel that's okay for now if that's all, as long as it doesn't like crash the game or anything. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine for now. Thank you. Okay, so minimize this again. Volume, I'm going to set to, we'll see if the sheet can handle it too, I guess, 0.5. The price is going to be 100. Tiny junk. Tiny junk. It's a huge problem when you have tiny junk. And that's that. All I need to do now is give it an ID. Which I believe I had open in Notepad before. So we go back to the weapon info code imports.frc. And make a new one of these. So I'm just going to check these. So S means... Hold on. So S here means the actual title, and this is the description. So 6277, 6278. So I will make this to 279. It's nice that these are together now, too. This seems like a really nice way to do it. Now let me just check that these don't exist already, because that would be a bad practice. Okay, those ID numbers are clear, just for me. And we will change this to... I guess I'll put in placeholder. Just so everyone knows. I'll put in like dev, so everyone knows it's placeholder. Tiny junk. That's a number to grab. Look at the commodity sheet, get the highest number from there. Oh, okay. Right, so we're like doing it like that, I see. Okay, so the latest thing on the sheet here is 482594. Wait, but then wouldn't the info card... Is that the name of the info card? ID's name. I only see one ID filed. Wouldn't it need to be 2? 482594. Second one is the name plus a value. What's the value? I'll look it up. You probably can't look it up right now. So that would mean I would want 482595. Let's check if that exists. Nope, that's clear. Okay, so that's the name. Check allocations.ods. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. What the hell is an ODS file? Open office! Oh my god! Start recovery. To start the recovery process of the documents listed below. No, I don't want to do that. No, open office, no! Yes, cancel document recovery. Just fucking open it. Ah! Oh god, what's happening? No, no, no. I said not to do it. Why are you doing it still? No, 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 no. No! I hope I didn't just fuck everything up. Commodity names is... What? I don't understand this. Start, finish. 482-520, 483-519. But what if I have more than 1,000 commodities, Milo? What then? Commodity info. Like, we're gonna get there, probably. Commodity info is 483-520. What? Yeah, sure. For now, sure, okay. I think I fucking understand. I just changed the 1,000th from a 2 to a 3. I just upped the 1,000th by 1, I guess. It seems. Okay, so I should just have to go this, but up this to a 3. Across the bridge when we come to it, yeah. These are not found anywhere else in the file, excellent. Okay. Let's change this to tiny junk. 3 right now, as long as you don't get completely nailed, it's all good, yeah. I'm just gonna keep the formatting in case I want it later. This placeholder piece of loot represents an average of the entire pool of loot you could have rolled, which has riding while people are watching me is probably my least favorite thing to do. I love writing. When people are like over my shoulder or 110 people, I can't do it. Even if Jammer just looks over my shoulder, I can't write. I feel like such an idiot with how like particular I am about how I write things. This is an average. Carry3K, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Appreciate it. And you posted my favorite emote as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. This placeholder piece of loot represents an average of the entire pool of loot you could have rolled, which would have had a tiny volume and a junk value. Imagine it was... I'm not going to say a single cigarette, because I'm mindful of that stuff. What if someone's played this in our mod, this placeholder still happens to be in and I haven't replaced it, you know, in the next couple of weeks like I plan to. This stays in the mod, someone who just quit smoking, playtest BMod, and is like, oh, I'm thinking about cigarettes now, and then they relapse because of me and it ruins their life. I think about these things, so I can't say imagine it was like a tiny cigarette like I said before. It's going to be something innocuous, something unoffensive. Imagine it was... your opinion. No, that's mean. I would never write that. I would never actually write that. Imagine it was Isaac's. No. Imagine it was... what's something that costs like $100? And is like tiny, like basically weightless. What's a weightless, don't say NFTs. I mean like a physical thing. I guess it could be electronic. What's a physical thing? Self-contained cardamine e-cig? A watch? There you go. Imagine it was a broken watch. Or, that's too expensive. Imagine it was a cheap watch. Who's buying watches in the future? Why am I even doing this line? Because it's fun, I guess. Imagine it was a cheap phone. There you go. Boom. Keep the formatting. Will be replaced in the future. A whole range of individual items. Boom! That's so nice and polished. Look at that. Isn't that polished? Beautiful. Okay. Let's just do that. I would just launch it and test this right now, but with the way that the automation works, I kind of just want to do it all in one go. So I think I'll just do like the 24-hour entries, which will be quicker now that I know how to do it. So you guys need to come up with more things. That's gonna be the hardest part. We don't need to do that, but I just feel like doing it. We just need to do this 24 more times, quicker.